actually year-round favorite, I decided to revamp. But somebody had to show me how to do it and to get it done the real way. So take a look. So what soup do people normally do around Christmas time in Jamaica? Manish water. And Caribbean Dreams is going to make your Christmas dinner just that much easier with our ram goat soup mix this year. So I know a chef actually out in Old Harbour that uses this product to make his Manish water every single day at Farmers Jerk Center. So I'm actually here right now, as you can see, and we're going to go and see how he makes his soup every single day. So me here say you make like the baddest Manish water anywhere in Jamaica. I saw somebody tell me, and I can find out still. Oh. Yeah. So tell me how you make your soup.
Well, basically start from the foundation. We basically run everything local goat, and then we have like yam, dasheen, carrot, pimento seed, onions, scallion. You know, all of them little things in it, herbs and spices, and just shout up the big word to the secret ingredients with them here.
And I'm here say use Caribbean Dreams ram goat soup mix.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? It had a different...
Yeah, it kind of boosts up the flavor. And think it have a nice flavor, the herbs and spice and stuff for them put in it. You can actually taste the actual goat.
Everything just lift up.
Taste the actual goat, whether a curry goat or a goat soup
you put in
or
a curry goat soup
water.
Too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
You know?
Alright.
It's just right, it just set. You know? So you have to give a thumbs up for it.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna give it a try. See it, you know. This was worth the drive from town, no joke. All the way out to Old Harbour. It was really, really worth the drive. This gives me a lot of ideas as to how I can prepare this for Christmas dinner for Terry and everybody. I have an idea. Let me see how well it can take.
Great.
So my inspiration from taking our drive out to Old Harbour to go to Farmers was great. Some amazing soup. But I know for a fact one thing about Jamaican food that is the hardest thing for me is that it's not the cutest. I say that boldly.
Ackee and saltfish, well pretty. What are you talking about?
Not really. If it is that somebody that's doing it is scramble out all of the ackee, and there's a way to do it. You get me? So with that inspiration of how I saw the soup, it's like it's amazing, tastes great, but Manish water is one of those things that are just like, okay. And then to explain it to somebody who does not know what Manish water is kind of, you know, kind of questionable. Okay. So this revamp is called Gallish Wonton Soup.
Okay.
Ram goat wonton soup using Caribbean Dream soup mix is actually what I will be introducing to the Tailored for Taste kitchen today. It sounds a little bit, you know?
Fancy.
A little bit fancy.
Definitely elevated.
Definitely, most definitely. I'm taking a bit of a Chinese approach to it. Yeah, if you think about it, Manish water has a few ingredients. Spinners, so by way of a different type of dumpling is what I'll be doing. The goat head is not always in there. Pumpkin, scallion, pimento. Green banana, very important. Yam, the white rum. White rum.
Yep.
Most definitely, very necessary. I find it difficult to do a ram goat soup because it just needs that taste. You get me? And I can bust a secret. I'm going to bust a secret.
Why? Why?
I'm going to bust a secret. I'm sorry. It's the same one. So I've come to understand that anybody that uses Caribbean Dreams ram goat soup mix is literally one step ahead of the game. And Terry is one of those chefs as well. The chef out at Farmers.
Now you all know.
It's the truth. Chef Champagne out at Farmers is also one of those chefs, and I am going to line myself up in that roster. I'm one of those now. This is magic in a pack. So they actually have it funnily in a lot of other flavors. So they have it in vegetable soup, they have it in chicken pumpkin soup, spicy chicken soup. What else is this? I have a cock soup one as well, but we're going to focus on the ram goat today, yeah? So my elevation includes, I had mentioned a Chinese dumpling, so I call them gyoza, right? So my gyoza, I did them ahead of time because they take forever to do. So all I did was take a dumpling wrapper and I took the goat belly, not the head, because the head has all of the bones and the teeth and everything. So I used the belly, and I had pressured that, seasoned it. I used about 3 packs of this, and it just became so rammy. The entire kitchen just rank. And then we made our gyozas. So everything else that we're going to do for the soup, my soup is already ready because that takes forever to boil. These gyozas need to get done, and then we're just going to do the vegetables for the soup, and that's it. We're already done. Yeah, so basically just putting it together. So I can beg your hand?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. So all I'm going to ask you to do is blanch the vegetables for me.
All right. Okay.
And let me start this part with the gyoza. Alright, so I'm gonna just try to prepare these pot stickers with a little bit of vegetable oil. So this is kind of what we're looking for, but we want it to be a little bit more crunchy. And then what we're going to do after that is we're going to steam these. I'll show you exactly how to do that, and it's really easy.
You should smell the flavors in here. Like I can smell the ram goat.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's just, I'm excited. Like my tummy is so happy right now.
All right, so we're going to play a bit of a game now. You ready? And
I love that. I love games.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
so both of those glasses have a clear liquid. One of them is
I can smell one of them of white rum in there.
one of them is white rum and one is water.
I can smell it from here.
Tell me which one is the water.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, that's easy.
All right, so don't smell it.
That's
tell
cheating.
Me, tell me
I
which one it
should
is.
have said that. White rum. Both of them having white rum.
Ah, that is it. This one is actually just a touch of white rum and some water, but this is the...
Notice the amount you call touch.
No, there's literally just a touch in there, I promise. So this is my introduction of the white rum to the dish. I'd poured some into my soup already, but this is just...
You were trying to trick me.
Just maybe, but that's all right. In truth and in fact, everybody wins here, truly. So you can already see all of the steaming that's going to happen. You can smell the difference of the white rum in there. It's totally different to what people...
Listen, you know that I can't drink, right? Like a little bit of, even smelling that is going to make me start laughing a lot now.
Well, you'll enjoy this just that much more then. All right, so we'll just let these steam for about, say, 3-4 minutes. And then we'll assemble our soup. Could you pass me that handy dandy, what would be cookie cutter? But this is very impromptu. This is, I wanted to introduce for anybody that is at home and says, yeah, bad chef, them have them bad tools. And this, my friends, is a piece of PVC pipe. Yeah? This piece of PVC pipe is going to help me in my plating. All I'm doing is just going to use it to act as a ring mold. Very, very, very easy.
This is rich, really rich.
That's rich.
So I know when you're doing this, right? You blended out your pumpkin and made a puree, and that is how you always get a nice smooth texture like this.
I wouldn't do it any other way, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, it gives a nice even color.
Yeah, because a manishwaka normally is a very thin soup. It's almost like a watery soup, almost like a broth.
Yeah.
I wanted it to have a little bit more.
But this is exactly
body.
how I make like chicken soup and stuff. I always make a puree, so it gives this nice color and even. Like sometimes soup look a little.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like this is how my chicken look, nice and thick and rich.
All right. So all we're going to do to finish this is just pour on our soup, and we're done.
I know when you were doing this, right? You said you added some of the mix into the wontons, right? Some of the Caribbean Dreams ram goat mix. You added into the wontons.
Just the powder, because if you open this, actually, open it, let me show you.
Did you add any of it to your soup mix? Because I would have added it and blended it out as well. Because the noodles from it
the
would
noodles,
add.
that's what I tried to get to give you some body, yeah?
It would help to give you a body in the soup. And listen, the truth is that these things, This one for me is like, when I first discovered this product, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the best shortcut ever. Like, you want rich, good flavor without sitting down and boiling for hours and hours and hours.
Right.
Because if you really want this kind of flavor that you're going to get from adding this soup, you'd have to actually boil some ram goat by itself.
And
use that liquid and then boil another batch, the one that's going to be in the soup, to get this kind of, richness.
Goaty kind of, yeah, it's a very, very long process. So as you can see, this product is made up of basically two things. So it's the powder, the seasoned powder, and then just like in most chicken soup mixes that you're used to, you'd see that it also has the noodles. So what I did is basically in two different applications. So I use this in the soup and I use this in the mixture for the gyoza, right? All right, so that is it.
All right, don't talk.
Okay.
This is
Manish water?
This is not manish water. This is, what is it? No, you need another name. I don't know the name.
Galish soup? Galish water soup?
You need something to sound, they picked how elegant and elevated this is.
Goat soup for the girl.